Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I am Saint Gaming, and today we're going to be starting a new series on the channel. Now this is a series that I have the whole series already scripted out. I know what I'm going to do for it, and this is just something to help move me along through this process, and a video series I kind of wanted to talk about, and that is characters who have a chance in Jump Force. Now, I don't want my channel to be solely Jump Force, but for right now, I do want to talk about it as what I find more interesting and just want to get out there. Now, Jump Force has 15 different series in this game, 16 if you count Death Note, and even though it's not as many series as in J-Stars, it does have more characters than J-Stars, but that's not the point of the video. In this video series, I'm going to go through each of the 15 series and talk about characters who I think has a chance to get into Jump Force, whether through DLC, a sequel, or other terms. So even if they have a clothing piece or an attack already in the game, I'm not looking at that. These are just characters who I think have a chance to get into the game. And even though I say that, clothing and attacks could help because, some of the work is already done. But this isn't about Season 2, it's not about a sequel, it is more really about a sequel or other terms, and maybe even Season 2. So let's get started with this video. Now the characters for Dragon Ball that are in the game already are Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Trunks, Future Trunks, Frieza, Perfect Cell, and Majin Buu, Good Buu, Fat Buu, whatever you want to call them. And that's 7 characters. Now, I'm okay with pretty much all of these characters that are in so far. Majin Buu is the only one I feel iffy on, but I personally am really okay with the characters they chose. Even though if I think there's too many characters in this series, I'm okay with them all. And so yeah. The first character I want to talk about is Teen Gohan, who is actually if they do choose another Dragon Ball character, Teen Gohan is the one I would want. And when I mean Teen Gohan, I mean Gohan from versus Cell. And I think he would actually make a really good addition to the roster without making him a Goku clone, as I will talk about later. Teen Gohan is more unique, and he is the most popular version of Gohan. He comes with some pretty cool attacks, such as Masenko, which would be a cool move to have in the game, and of course his ultimate would be the Father-Son Kamehameha. I don't know how they would implement it, but it would be cool to see in the game. Say Goku's on your team and you come together, and it'd be cool to have like a team attack, I guess, even though Jump Force doesn't really have that. He would also have 2 tiers of transformations if they wanted to add both. I mean, obviously we would get Super Saiyan 2, that is just iconic, but Super Saiyan he also does have. So yeah, Teen Gohan, and he does have battle damage that would look cool in the game. So yeah, Teen Gohan is actually a really big one of mine, and somebody who I feel like should be in the game over, say, Majin Buu. I think Cell deserved it a little bit more than Teen Gohan, but Majin Buu, I would have said it should have been. The next character I'm going to talk about is more of a Goku clone, in my opinion, which would be Adult Gohan. This is the Gohan that I'd be okay with they put in the game, but Adult Gohan I wouldn't really want it. I mean, yes, he would still have Masenko, but he would just have Goku's clothes. I feel like his attacks would be really similar to Goku. The one cool thing he would have, which would be very unique, which would be his Mystic transformation, or Ultimate Gohan, or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, there is Adult Gohan, but I would prefer Teen Gohan over Adult. The next character I'm going to talk about, I think, also has a fairly good chance. He has been in a Jump game in the past, which was J Ultimate Stars, or Jump Ultimate Stars, sorry about that. And that is Gotenks. Gotenks is a very popular character, and his fight with Majin Buu, even though it wasn't in the manga, or at least Fat Buu, is a very iconic fight in the series. And that would even say Fat Buu is Gotenks' rival in terms of the series. He also would bring some pretty interesting attacks now that I think about it. He does have the Super Donut attack, the Beach Volleyball attack that he did with Piccolo against Buu, and Ghost Kamikaze attack. And he would also have 2 good transformations, the Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3, which we don't even have Super Saiyan 3 in the game yet, so that would be a more interesting way to implement Super Saiyan 3 into the game, or a Super Saiyan into the game. So yeah, Gotenks I would actually be okay with, even though he's not my most wanted character. This next character was a character everybody thought was going to be in Season 2, and I was actually really excited for him when we got those initial leaks of the attacks, before we found out those were just attacks for the CAC, and that is Krillin. Now, Krillin, I actually wouldn't be against. I don't know why a lot of people are against Krillin being in the game. I'm not saying he should be in Season 2, but maybe a sequel. I mean, Krillin is the main Earth, and he was Goku's original rival. He is Goku's best friend to this date, and Krillin is just a cool character. He would just be fun to have. He'd really flesh out the DBZ cast, not to, just to be more fleshed out. He does have Destructo Disc, and he has that Raging Ball attack. I forget what it's called that he used against the Cybermen when Yamcha got killed. But Krillin, I actually wouldn't mind being in the game. Now, the next character was the character I was expecting for Season 1 instead of what we got. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Fat Buu being in the game, or Majin Buu, or Good Buu, whatever you want to call him. The Buu I thought they were talking about when we initially got the leaks was Kid Buu. I will still put Kid Buu on this list. I still think his chances are dead. But I will put him on this list just because that should have been the Buu we got. I mean, or Super Buu, but Kid Buu is the one I prefer more. He is the more iconic, not iconic, but he's the Buu that I thought should have been in the game. Kid Buu he is the final villain of Dragon Ball Z, and I just feel like putting Majin Buu, Good Buu in front of Kid Buu was just kind of like, what? I don't know how popular Good Buu is in Japan, but I don't know, I just felt like Kid Buu should have been the Buu they chose. I mean, that is the Buu they chose in Jump Ultimate Stars. So yeah, Kid. Now, the next character I'm going to name isn't a character exactly who I want or who I even think has a good chance of being in the game. I'm just naming him because of the fan outcry for him. So when it comes to this type of game, I don't think we're going to get movie characters, and I don't think we'll get super characters either. Now, costumes and transformations, and even a little bit of moves, that's fine for me if the character originated in the Jump version. So say if we got D. Gray Man, I'd be completely okay if they used the current manga stuff. But just because this character is so demanded, that is Broly from the new Dragon Ball Z Broly movie. And that movie is wonderful. I enjoy it. I thought Broly was done very well in that movie. But I just don't see him getting in, and I don't particularly want him as Team Gohan, Gotenks, and Krillin. I feel like would be better characters to use in this game. I mean, he does have a really cool Super Saiyan, which would be more unique in the game besides your run-of-the-mill Super Saiyan. I just don't think Broly is gonna make it. Maybe a costume, which I do expect a Broly costume in the future, but I just don't see him making it himself. And that's it for this video, everybody. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Comment down below who you think has a fairly good chance. I read all the comments and I try to reply as many as I can. And yeah, just thank you for watching. The next video topic will be on Naruto, or who I think will be in Naruto, or who has a chance to be Naruto. So yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.